Hello everybody, welcome to T5MC 5 minutes challenge. I'm glad you're here. What did we pray for last week? Men, the question is for you. What did we pray for last week? You can remember? Okay, this is what you gotta do. Go to the store, buy the best gift you can think of for your wife, and send me a copy of the receipt. Right. Because that means you didn't pray for her. Women, high five. I got your back. Okay, so this week, let's start with Proverbs 23 verse 7. It says, as a man thinketh in his heart, so he is. Meaning, whatever the thoughts you perpetually open the door to, whatever dominates your thinking every day, every time, will eventually happen. That is what it means. Hear what Job said in Job 3:25. It says, for the things which I feared greatly is come upon me, and that which I was afraid of is come unto me. That's exactly what happened to Job. You can find out in Job 1:5. He was always so afraid that something terrible was going to happen to his children. Always so afraid. And that's exactly what happened. Because that means that is what he kept meditating upon every day. Whatever it is that you keep dwelling upon, that's what is going to happen. So when you continually think and say negative things about your personal situation, or about what is going on in your nation, about what is going on at your work, you are not expecting anything good, that's exactly, you are calling for it when you keep doing that. See, let's look at America. That's not our focus nation. But you see America, love them or hate them, it doesn't matter what you think. America thinks America is the best country, the best world, the greatest of everything in the whole of this world. That's what they think. That's what they'll continue to think. And because they keep thinking about that, that's what is happening to them. They believe an American is the best human that ever walked the planet Earth. It is in their subconsciousness. It's within them. It's deep within them. That's what they believe. You know, forget about the rhetorics of the opposition party. Come on now. They are opposition party. That's what they are supposed to do. They are supposed to oppose. So, it doesn't matter what they think, but America thinks they are the best. So, 250 down the line, they keep improving. Even if they are doing something wrong, they still tell you they are the best. And because they keep saying that, they keep seeing the best thing. Anybody can complain. Do whatever it is that you say, whatever it is that you like, you get to where they are. Now, let me give us an exercise this week. Take a music, something you like, or something you have just listened to. Listen to it continually, for say 2 or 3 days, morning, afternoon, evening, every opportunity that you have. Just take this music and listen to it. And then after you have gone for 2-3 days, don't play it again. You found out that the 4th or 5th day, this music will well up in your heart. You will just be hearing it inside you. It's asking you to play it. So because your heart is a magnet, it's a magnet. It keeps hearing this thing, it will draw. It has attracted that music to itself. So even when you are not playing it, it's playing within you. That's how it is. That's how it is with either positive thinking or negative thinking. You just find out that you are attracting whatever it is that you keep thinking about. So this week, whenever you have any reason to complain or think negative, caution yourself. Reverse that thought. Tell yourself, I ain't going that way. Reverse it. Believe for a better tomorrow for yourself, for your situation, and for your nation. Luke 21:13 says, it shall turn to you for a testimony. It's going to happen. Now let's go to our focus nation. This one. Timoh Leste, also known as East Timor, is one of the remotest countries in the world. It used to be a colony of Portugal and Indonesia. It's just 24 years into independence, so it's one of the youngest countries in the world, and it's also one of the poorest countries in the Asian continent. Prior to independence, it's a tragic story, very tragic. After the fall of the Portuguese Empire through the Carnation Revolution, the nation plunged into civil war, opening the door to Indonesia, which was just their neighbor, to come in 1975. This invasion led to the killing of over 30% of that young nation. Over 30% of the people of that nation were killed. It was a terrible thing. After over 2 decades, over 20 years, the world was shocked at the human carnage and massacre by the Indonesian army when a video of the army shooting people who were at a funeral of someone they had killed earlier. These people were at the cemetery to bury someone that the Indonesian army had killed earlier. And the army came, opened fire. Somehow there was a journalist who covered it live. And he hid the film, retrieved it later, and sent it to the world. It was a shock. It opened the door, the beginning to the pathway for freedom for Timoh Leste. Ironically, Indonesia commissioned and built a statue, a magnificent statue of Christ the King, standing tall at 27 meters on a 7-meter globe to commemorate 20 years of occupation. To commemorate 20 years of occupation of that nation. 6 years after that statue was built, they were kicked out by the indigenous and through the help of the whole world. So now we are going to pray for this nation, for God to intensify divine provision for this nation, because they currently import 60% of their food. Are they lazy? No. It's because of the terrain of this country. It's mountainous. So they are not able to produce enough agricultural produce to feed themselves. They actually just depend for their source of income, gas and mineral resources. That's what they export. So please put them in prayer. They are a young nation. Things are really very expensive in that nation. They are still really struggling to come out of what they have gone through. To further understand their story, I will encourage you to read or to watch the film The Balibo 5. They were the 5 journalists that these people killed. And also the Santa Cruz massacre. That's the massacre that happened at that graveyard area. So that's what we have for this week. Thank you so much for joining me again. Remember to reverse that negative thought once it is coming into your mind. And so 5 minutes, anywhere, everywhere, anytime, doing anything, taking your bath, driving, cooking, before you watch your football, before you get on the ride, while you're driving. 5 mean it every day. It goes a long way. God bless you so much. I do appreciate you joining me. Have a testimony-filled week and see you soon.